Hello, and welcome to the Call of Creepypasta channel's 500 subscribers Extravaganza! Featuring me, the Call of Creepypasta. Today we are going to celebrate a hard-worked and well-earned half-K Cthulhu fans, as well as rejoice in the committed fans that have been with me from the beginning. Today's program will feature the following. We will have questions so you Cthulhu clanmates can learn more about the man behind the voice. We will have much anticipated question and answer portions to let my proud friends and followers shine. Last and certainly not least, we have a comedy portion where we point out the terrible grammar from the viewers. And don't worry, because we have a... What? Litterbot? What the fuck do you want? I'm right in the middle of my fucking... That bastard better have a good reason for calling me. What, Litterbot? I'm in the middle of my Q&A. What do you need?
I know you are. I was listening. You just kept rambling.
Oh. I was?
Yeah, you were going to balls to the walls, man.
Oh, shit.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get on with it.
Yeah, let's just get the show on the road, now! Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Well, welcome to An Evening with Mr. Octopus, starring me, the Call of Creepypasta as Mr. Octopus, trademark Murphy Jr. Tonight I feel as if it would be just simply enchanting if I would allow my personality to be displayed to the adoring public to whom has supported me so. This will be in a random assortment of inquiries derived from an online exam that one would use to discover his or her inner self. So, without further ado, may we begin tonight's program. The quiz asks, who was my last hug? Well, I'm gonna have to say my little sister, my little sister Carrington, because right before I went downstairs to grab this, cheap teacup with, like Arizona bought tea, to sip it in the middle of my hoity-toity questionnaire session, she met me in the kitchen and I hugged her. What was my last phone call? I believe that was music, because she had a break in between classes and called me because she missed me, which is wonderful. What was my last text message? My last text message was my girlfriend Megan, the most wonderful girl in the world, because behind every great man is a great woman. What was the last song you heard? I must think on this for a moment. I really don't know. What did I last listen to? This is confusing. Oh, I listened to, what's the name of that song? It's on the tip of my tongue! On the tip of my tongue! It's on the tip of my tongue! Seriously, what is that song? It's like really good country. I know that. Welcome to this world, all alone. I know it's the theme to Sons of Anarchy. Welcome to this life. Maybe this life. That's what it's called. There we go. By Curtis Stiggers, I think. Whatever. Let's just continue. I spent too much time on this question. What was the last time you cried? I think that's a bit personal. I mean, I was having some issues and I cried. That's pretty much, all you need to know. The next of these are have you ever questions. Have you ever dated someone twice? Yes, because I'm a fool and I forgive everybody for everything. But I'd rather have my arms wide open than closed shut. Have you been cheated on? Yeah, there are bitches in the world. Have you kissed someone and regretted it? Yeah. There's this one girl. This is gonna make me sound really shallow, but I used to be shallow in sophomore year in the high school. There's one chick in high school, sophomore year, that I kissed, and it was her first kiss, and she did not know how to kiss. She kept her mouth wide open, and her breath tasted like, rotten green apples. So yeah, I kind of regretted it after that. You ever lost someone special? Yeah, actually. My dog died like 2 or 3 years ago. It's been a while. But he was my friend that always stayed. You know how friends come and go. But, you know, a good dog will always stay with you and love you regardless. And that was always nice. Have you ever been depressed? Nope, never. Never depressed. I'm never depressed. I am always happy. Yeah, of course, people get depressed. Jeez, what kind of dumb question is that? Speaking of which, there's the Megan I referred to. Forgot to turn my phone off, but you know, who cares for editing? This is being done unscripted anyway. Have you ever felt like everything was perfect? Yeah. Things are pretty okay now. I mean, life's a bit difficult, but I'm getting somewhere. What are your 3 favorite colors? Orange, black, and red. That's what I'm going to go with. Those colors don't go well together, but you know, they're my 3 favorite colors. This year, have you made a new friend? Yeah, I started university, and I met quite a few new friends there. Have you fallen out of love? Nope, I've been dating Megan since last year. Last year, almost 2 years ago. I don't keep track, but that's a good thing. When you can't even remember. Have you ever laughed until you cried this year? Not till I cried, but there were some things that were pretty damn funny. This year, have you met someone who changed you? Nope. Not at all. I mean, like, there are people who change me for the better. Does that count? But it hasn't been like a dynamic change. It's been like, yeah, you made life better. That's basically most of the friends I've met. This year, have you found out who your true friends were? Yeah, it's people who talk to me, even though we're not close together. This year, have you found out someone was talking about you? Yeah. Even though it was completely stupid and irrational, it was just teenage drama that I wasn't supposed to be involved in. But, you know, even if you're on the outside, you get dragged in sometime. This year, have you kissed anyone on your friends list? My girlfriend is on my friends list, so I'm gonna have to say yeah. Answer these questions about your life. How many people on your friends list do you know in real life? If we're going by Creepypasta community, pretty much nobody. Except for like, no, I don't know anybody in real life out of the Creepypasta community. And if you're going by Skype friends list, I know like 2 people, and that's my good friend Sydney, and then of course my girlfriend Megan. How many kids do you want? I'm gonna shoot for 2, but if a 3rd one comes around, I won't be surprised. Because kids are absolutely wonderful. I'm not one of those, you know, people that's just like, oh, well, kids are loud and they're hard to take care of, so I don't want one. Like, what? Ugh, I'm not even gonna rant about that. I have to finish this. Gist of it is I love kids, and I want to, whether it be adopt or make my own, I want to have a son that loves me and looks up to me, as well as maybe even a daughter. Do you have any pets? Once again, my dog died. Do you want to change your name? Funny story. I actually had a, of course I have to be incognito because this is my TheCallofCreepyPasta channel. But my first name, I did not want my first name. For those of you who know it is. I actually wanted my middle name, I was actually supposed to be named after somebody from the movie Highlander. If you haven't seen it, go see it, because you're an uncultured bastard. Just kidding. But seriously, go see it. I was supposed to be named Connor McLeod, like the main character of that. I was supposed to be named Connor. But my dad just kept pressing for this other name, and that got put instead of Connor. And it would have been so cool to be named after somebody from Highlander. But, you know, my dad messed that up. What did you do for your last birthday? I I got a new laptop, which is now broken. Because, you know, if anything of Toshiba breaks, customer service basically ignores you. Ate cake, ice cream, that sort of stuff. What time did you wake up today? Like 5:30 in the morning. What were you doing at midnight last night? I was in a call on Skype with Murphy, MCP, Litterbot. Was music there? No, music wasn't there yet. I think she may have been in the background. I know Josie was there. And then there was Doku-san and Dinkie Pie. Although Dinky Pie dropped out halfway through. Name something you cannot wait for. I can't wait to be done with college. It's a lot of work, but you know, you get to get a career and, you know, raise a family, and I'm looking forward to that. Last time you saw your mother. I saw her like 5 minutes ago. I was going to the bathroom, and I walked out of the bathroom, and she was in the hallway, and I danced randomly and walked by her. Don't question me, I'm weird. What is one thing you wish you could change about your life? Nothing really. I'm kind of satisfied with life the way it is right now. I wish I had more free time. Ever since I started going to university, I have no free time. Like this whole Creepypasta Extravaganza has been taking me weeks on end, and I just want to get it done. Because I only have like 3 hours to work on stuff I want, and whether that be, you know, go downstairs and play my PlayStation or go out and hang out with friends, I'm like divided. Let's see. What are you listening to right now? I'm listening to my the ambience of my fans in the background because I was too lazy to get up and turn them off for the recording. I hope I can edit those out really well, that way you can't tell. But, you know, now that I've said it, you're going to be listening to the background through all the ambiance and music I'm putting through, be like, can I hear the fans? Can I hear the fans? Don't worry, I'm going to noise reduce them, that way you can't even hear them. Good luck with that psychotic, you know, paranoia. Have you ever talked to a person named Tom? Nope. Nope. Who's getting on your nerves right now? Nobody's really getting on my nerves per se. It's just there's a lot of stuff going down in the community as usual, and you know, I'm just kind of on the sidelines going, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Most visited website, webpage, same thing. I don't really get on the internet anymore besides YouTube. I have Skype right here, and that doesn't require, you know, that isn't really an internet page. So, what's your real name? I'm gonna have to go with Call. Nicknames. Oh God, I have a ton. Call, Cthulhu, Call of Cthulhu. I have Mr. Octopus, Octodad, Octodad. They're different. I have just, what are some of the other ones? I have Squidward, and I have just Squid. I think that's it. Like I say it, I was like, that's it. Like it's not a lot. Relationship status, happily taken. Zodiac sign, I think I'm a Taurus. Yeah, I'm a Taurus. Of course I am. Male or female? I'm not sure, but the last time I checked I was male. Primary school, Northern Kentucky University. Secondary school, what the fuck? I don't understand. High school or college? I graduated from Glen Estee High School. Write whatever you want here. I can't write it. I'm narrating the questionnaire. Tall or short? I'm a little bit on the short side. I'm not like a midget or anything, but you know, everybody else is kind of like taller than me, except the midgets. My height is like, I think like 5'8", or something like that. 5'8". Do you have a crush on someone? I don't know. Maybe my girlfriend. What do you like about yourself? I'm silly. I like being silly. It entertains both other people and me. It pays off. Piercings? Nope. Not sticking holes in my body. Tattoos? Nope. Not putting ink all over my body that I can regret and grow old with. That way they get all wrinkly and disgusting. Righty or lefty? I am a righty. Hey. Okay. I think that will conclude our episode of An Evening with Carl. I hope that gave you some basis information on who and how I am. We shall continue the next 50 questions on our next Evening with Carl. I hope you all enjoyed. What the ow. Damn it. I forgot to close Facebook. Oh god, what's going on? Holy Oh my Jeebus. About time I do the Q&A. Hello, and welcome to the question and answer portion of today's program. I will take the questions that have mounted on my Facebook, YouTube, and Skype accounts and answer them all respectively. There was no limit to the amount of questions I would answer. I am going to answer each and every one of your questions. Do not fret about being left out. I never do that to you guys. So let's get on with this. Our first question comes from Litterbot. Would you like fries with that? Yeah, I really like some fries. Paper or plastic? Whatever holds my shit the best? Where are the baby pigeons? I don't know. If they're carrier pigeons, they're all dead. The next question comes from The Chaser 597. What story would you like to see have a movie, and who would direct or star in it? Quite personally, I'd like to see Pen Pal made into a movie. Pen Pal was a really great, interesting story, and I would love to see like a movie adaptation of that, or even a TV show adaptation. As far as who would star in it, I really don't know, really don't care, because it's such a good story that I don't see how anybody could butcher it. So, that's my answer. Our third question comes from Creepy Vegeta. What made you decide to have Cthulhu as your avatar/identity? And what has been your favorite creepypasta that you've narrated so far? Well, Cthulhu it's not really Cthulhu, technically, because you know that's copyright. I'm a shape-shifting, like, I don't even know, it's a shape-shifting being from another dimension who can choose to be whatever he wishes. So he kind of themes himself after Cthulhu. But, you know, to be safe, it's Cthulhu. But the reason that is because it was around Halloween when I started narrating. So I was starting to read a bunch of scary stories, you know, because Halloween's my favorite holiday. So I love getting into that, you know, that creepy, you know, terrifying, genre. So I started reading a lot of books that were good horror stories, and I was actually reading The Call of Cthulhu around the time that I made my channel. So I was like, wait, nobody seriously grabbed Cthulhu? So I made the grab before anybody else could, because, you know, Cthulhu's awesome. And as far as my favorite creepypasta I've narrated so far, I had fun with quite a few. I don't think I could really pick my favorite, but if I had to, I'd have to go with My Tall, Thin, and Faithless. I think I portrayed the best, you know, emotion, and I made it feel as real as possible, which is kind of ironic because the video only has like 60 views right now. But you know, that doesn't matter. Our fourth question comes from Jossie. Are there any creepypastas you won't do simply because of the subject matter? Not really. I mean, I did a lot of controversial narrations for other people because, you know, there are other people like that who just can't take other subject matters and they won't do it. So I'm kind of the guy that goes, well, I don't care, I'll do it. I know there are touchy subjects that you really don't want to be a part of, but, you know, if you don't like the subject, don't watch the video. That's my premises. Like, I feel like it's stupid that people go on videos and press dislike because it's your choice to be on the video. If you don't like it, just don't watch it, you know? So that's my answer. Our next question comes from Carol Vandermark. Will you please sing a song for me? I'd prefer the Pokemon theme song, but it's your choice. I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. You and me, you know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend. The world we must defend. Oh, Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all so true. How could you pull us through? Teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I hope that wasn't too bad, although it probably was. Carol also asks, what 3 words were used to describe this picture? Oh, dear. Oh, wow. What the fuck? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna stick with. What the fuck? I'm gonna move on. That way you guys don't have to look at this for much longer. Question 7 comes from Giggles. Hi, Call. Well, hi. How you doing? I've got several. Well, great. What was your most embarrassing moment? Do you mean like in real life or community? In the community, it'd have to be when I first started. When I first started, I'm really good friends with Flair, Creepy Noodle Crew, the Creepy Noodle Crew, if you know her. She was with this guy at the time. Well, they weren't together yet, but she was about to be. And as like a gift to them, to, you know, like impress them and to be her friend, I wrote them like a 2-paragraph fan fiction about them. And they actually got really mad instead of like liking it. They're like, this is fucking creepy. Who would do this? And I was like, oh, I'm just trying to make you happy. Yeah, but, you know, it all worked itself out when they became canon. And it was like, oh, we probably shouldn't have got mad. He was right. So, what's your favorite creepypasta and narrator shipping? One including you and another not including you. I think Lit or Nani is a pretty cool ship. It's a bro TP, but, you know, it's very nice. One including me is, ironically, Octobot. It's another bro TP. And I ship that one like the Black Pearl. Can you say Irish Wish what? Apparently I can't. What were the heights of your creepypasta narrating experience? I believe the highlights of the narrating experience is Skyping with all these cool people. The actual narrating itself, it is fun, but I really like, you know, just having this friends group that, you know, Litterbot would kill me for saying this, that I can always see, and they're really good friends to me, and it's just, I like having them there. And sometimes they're better than real life friends, because, you know, that's just how people are. Can I hug you? Well, of course you can. I mean, if you can somehow find a way to get down to the southwest edge of Ohio, then sure. Okay, question, what the yeah, no. Question 9. Carol asks, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. That's not really a question. Question 10. High five? Sure, high five. There we go. Out of any character you could pick or make up, why did you choose Cthulhu? This has already been answered. Question 12 comes from Carol as well. Name at least one song that has gotten into your head and just won't get out. This Fire Burns by Killswitch Engage. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Just about anything. Especially the Reese's ones. LOL JK. No, what was the first creepypasta that called out to you and started this whole narration business? I recently rediscovered, the old, like, elementary school scary stories to tell in the dark books. So I was rereading those as well for Halloween. So I was like, wow, wouldn't it be great if we just narrated a bunch of these? So yeah, that's what spawned that. Question 14 comes from Emily. Please do the Macarena in a bra and short shorts. I don't have a video camera. That's my best excuse. She also asks, can you sing It's Raining Men from the top of your lungs? Hallelujah! It's raining, man! Question 16 is back from Carol. Can you go to the kitchen and make me a turkey sandwich? I don't know where you live. Question 17 comes back from Emily. Do you foam at the mouth like a rabid raccoon in the garbage in the daytime, or is it just me? Just you. Sorry. Question 18 comes from Madam C Pasta, which is quite a few questions, actually. What color is your favorite? We covered this earlier in the segment. What color are your eyes? They're actually brownish hazel. Do you wear glasses? No, but I fucking need them. How was your day? It was pretty good. I've been sick, though. What color is the carpet in your room? It's yellow, stained with various spills of fruit punch, soda, and a bunch of others. Are you tired? Yes, it's 10:40 at night. How many hours of sleep do you get per night? Like 3. Are you still in school? Yes, I go to college. What are you studying? Social studies education. What are your hobbies? Telling creepypasta, playing video games, and sleeping. What is your favorite television show? Firefly. What is your favorite genre of music? Rock, hardcore, yeah, that sort of stuff. Do you play Xbox or PlayStation? I'm PlayStation loyal. Judge me, motherfuckers. How often do you play it in a week? Pretty much daily. What do you mostly eat? Junk food or healthy food? Whatever looks good. What is your comfort food? Comfort food. Anything that looks good. How many doors do you have in your house? 1. Wait, no, there's not a 1 on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Why the fuck does that matter? What is the best book you've ever read? Call of Cthulhu. Gonna stick with that. What is your favorite movie? The Crow. What state do you live in? Ohio. And I think I am done. Good, me too. Question 9. From Zap the Zap. What do you use to clean your wings? The pond water. Or lake water, ocean water. Whatever. Question 20 comes from Barney. I have questions for you. Or I has questions for you. Thank you, Barney. This is the Q&A after all. What is the end goal with your channel? The end goal is to spread the mysticism and how awesome horror stories are, as well as, just help people have a good time, That's the only reason I do it, is, so I can have a good time, but, it's not only that, it's just so other people can enjoy these stories that they wouldn't have otherwise known if it weren't for me. So I just want to, make people happy, put a smile on their face, or freak them out as the case may be, show them that, you can do this too, Like, this isn't just for, like, people who can lower their voice and do different voices and all that. It's for people who just want to tell a story. It's not that. I just want to let you know that somebody, who started from absolutely scratch just watching MCP's videos on a weekly basis, even they can become it. Even if you have no interest in horror, you can jump into this and get going. What is your favorite and most hated pastas and why? My favorite, tall, thin, and faceless, Mr. Widemouth. I like anything with aliens in it, like the Descent of Man. I'm a big alien pasta guy. People need to make more of those. I will narrate those really quick. So pasta writers that are listening to this, write some alien shit. Pen Pal isn't really a creepypasta, but it was a really good story. I don't really know. I'll just stick with that. That's good enough for now. As for most hated pastas, any troll pasta. I'm not a big fan of the original Jeff the Killer just because it's nonsensical. I think that's about it. I'm not a real big hating person. I don't like hating things. It's just negative energy. To continue, the question 21, which is basically the other half of Barney's questions. What is your biggest narration pet peeve? I have a ton of pet peeves, but there aren't really many with narrations. I don't know, just like sloppy editing. I don't know. That doesn't even really bother me either. It's just like, oh, you didn't really edit that out. I mean, stuff gets in the way. Somebody may be having a bad day and just not want to edit it, so I'm not going to judge people for it. I feel like the world would be a better place if we all just stopped judging people without even knowing the backstory. What made you decide on your name? I ripped off the Call of Cthulhu with the TheCallofCreepyPasta. That's how simple it was. If there was a voice style you could have, what would it be? I remember, like, sometimes I get like a sore throat and I talk naturally deeper. It's pretty cool. Like, I wish my voice would just stay that way. Question 22 comes from Music. Hey, Music. Favorite shipping? Octobot. Come on, guys. Bro TP that up. They're the one without. Nanibot. The other best bro TP. Pretty much Nani with anyone. Cute motherfucker. How could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck Norris? Fucking damn it. Merriam-Webster Dictionary has 3 acceptable plural versions of the word octopus. Which one do you prefer? Octopuses? Octopi or octopodes? Octopi. Sounds quirky. The word butterfly presumably has 2 background stories. One claiming that witches possessed insects and stole the wealth of other people by butter, and the other saying that their poop was butter-colored. Which is true? I don't know. What are you asking me? Do I look like a butterfly? Isn't it entomologist? Something like that. Do I look like one of those? If you really had tentacles on your face, what would you do with them? I would eat. I would eat a lot easier. And also use it to grab things from across the room, like in remotes and shit. Favorite music? Yes, I will judge you so hard, LOJK. No, I won't. Lovely little you. My favorite music, once again, is like rock, hardcore, metal, that sort of stuff, and country, but not bluegrass and that sort of shit. I'm talking like, you know, old school Johnny Cash and stuff. And what's that guy? Mark Hawley, White Buffalo, Curtis Stiggers, that sort of stuff. What do you want to be when you grow up? History teacher. Can you improvise a dirty song right now? 1, 2, 3, go. Dropping my dick in that woman's pick pusher. Bees. Bees knees. Whose milkshake brings all the boys to your yard? Yeah, it's mine and it's better than yours. Question 24 comes from Creepy Noodle Crew, aka Flair. If you could live in one creepypasta, what would it be? I really don't want to live in any creepypasta because bad things happen to people. I'd have to say string theory would be pretty interesting because he's only ends up in that parallel world for like 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. 25 comes back from Carol. Do you even lift? No, I don't lift. I mean, sometimes I do push-ups. I'm lifting myself. Does that count? Question 26 comes from Flair again. Why don't you talk to me anymore? Are we not bros anymore? I talk to you on a weekly basis, and I was your mysterious senpai that was sending you all those friendship poems. Come on, Flair. Gotta be better than that. Be quick on your toes. 27 comes from Carol again. I made a milkshake and no boys were in my yard. Any advice? Get a bigger milkshake. Question 28 is back from Emily. Do you even lift? Already answered this. Question 29. Do you got that? No, I'm not answering this question. Question 30. Swiftly Diffly, would you say you're nifty? Motherfucker, I hate these shit. The Chloroform Donkey, aka Dinky Pie. What's your favorite genre? Wait. What's your favorite genre of movie? Anything with an epic story, you know, like Lord of the Rings or Star Wars, where it like spans a few movies and it's like epic, elements of romance, you know, just, you know, all the genres mixed into one. Last question comes from Demigod. If you had 99 problems, what would be one of them? A bitch. That's the end of our Q&A section. I'm glad that you've stayed around to listen to this much. Well, I hope you enjoyed all that.
Jesus,
what?
you're so slow.
Oh, hey, no, I'm slow. I'm not being slow.
I want to see some funnies.
I will get to the funny. Don't worry. I just, I just got finished with the Q&A. I just,
No.
oh my god! Would you guys freaking stop? God!
You don't need to take that attitude, sir.
I
Get in the seats and you will get your damn funnies. Get in the seats! Now! 3, 2, 1. Welcome to with the narrator now, MCP.
Ha!
Sitting next to him will be Chloroform Donkey, also known as Dinky Pie in my book.
What's up?
And sitting next to her will be Dead Jossie.
Why am I here?
That's her name.
And sitting on the end of the row is Litterbot, my main man.
Beep, beep, beep.
And today we'll be reading a bunch of retarded comments, for lack of a better term, by people who have watched my videos.
That's not a nice word.
It's not a nice word. My brother is autistic. I can use it.
Check
No, the word videos.
Okay, blooper. Only I wasn't legally bought a book account. Darn. Dude, from...
What?
What?
I don't know. That's what it said.
Guys,
Nice.
what could you possibly
What
done?
did you do to get Facebook
I
banned?
don't think I want to know.
I mean, you could
No.
put your dick up, a picture of your dick up, and it wouldn't cause a problem. So
I don't know.
I want
if
you to
your
read
mom
me
was
a-
on there and you put a picture of your dick up, that might cause some problems.
that might cause some problems.
I want this guy to write me an essay as to why he's barred from making a Facebook account.
This needs to be, you know, spoken to the world why he was barred from
Yeah, man.
Facebook.
Game Masters 0731 asks, what the fuck happened to Batman? No, I'm really confused, because I've never done anything on this channel Batman related yet.
Well,
Superman
so I don't know
happened?
where this
He gave up.
Is this turning into a Ben Affleck discussion?
Affleck?
Did you not talk about this?
Yeah, that didn't happen. Just why? I don't even.
I think this guy was just, he found out about the whole Ben Affleck thing and he went to the first video he could find.
Deadpool Hulk says, "Holy crap, man! That gave me the chills." Maybe he has a disorder.
Why the extra eyes?
No, I could ask you the same question, Joseph.
You know what? I can
eyes,
punch you in the face. That'd be real nice right now. Got it into a throwdown.
Ellis Hayward says, "Nice work, though I personally imagined him to be a little bit more civil set, more human."
Are we still talking about Ben Affleck?
Affleck.
Affleck.
I think he meant to say civilized, but it came out as civil
Civil
set.
set? What does that mean?
Huh.
I didn't even think that was a...
Autocorrect.
I thought that was a legit word.
Civil
set?
set's not a real
Civil
word.
set.
That's a good word.
Because that sounds like a word in the English language.
Oh yes, I am so civil set today.
Yes, so maybe you could type it into your iPhone. Okay.
I would if I had an iPhone.
This one makes me laugh because all it says is from Galeus Chariot Arcana. He just puts deep. That's it. Deep. Just
Deep.
Deep.
Deep?
Yep.
D-E-E-P.
D-E-P. Deep. That's it.
That's what she said.
Deep.
Oh.
MCP.
Like balls
And
deep
it went
or
that way.
deep under the sea deep?
Under the sea.
No, this
Deep
is
dish
a
pizza?
non-style deep.
My feels.
I'm thinking about Deepak
Space
Chopra.
deep. Deep, deep, deep.
Just deep.
Just deep.
Just deep.
Like,
No,
that's
deep.
deep.
That's deep, bro.
Maybe they planned to make a full sentence and just had some sort of seizure at the
They
table.
just said deep.
Maybe he's talking about...
So,
Yeah.
Creepypasta says, "Sorry, but I'm gonna be a douchebag." First, good stuff. Smiley face. Not a douchebag, a douchebag. Deep.
First,
cause all good questions come from, hey, I'm gonna be a douchebag.
Hey, let me insult you.
That's what she said.
Let me ruin you, but I'm sorry.
Sorry, that was tacky.
Oh, Lord.
we're all adults here.
Maybe.
We can have discussions like this.
No, we
Besides
can't.
Dink.
Mentally, I am.
Yeah, you really are. That share person 1221 says, "Well, guys, it's honestly something Elise telling the story of Jeff.
After love.
Well, guys, honestly, it's someone Elise telling the story of Jeff. I think though Jeff should be made into a
I
movie."
think so.
Smiley.
I
think
can
so.
feel something inside me
so.
saying. Guys, want to hear my Cher impression?
Yes. Oh, Lord, Cher.
Don't talk shit about Cher.
Woke up this morning 100 says,
I kind of feel like they were telling me something.
with a little Donald Duck creeping over the corner. His little icon's just a little Donald Duck.
Just a Donald Duck. Just Donald Duck.
But that is like his famous quote. Like they did that. That was the very first speaking role in Steamboat Willie.
No, it wasn't.
It speaks to me on a mental
Spiritual.
level, on
Spiritual.
spiritual
Mental.
level.
It says spiritual level, like,
Mental
"Fuck!"
Robots
Philosophical.
have mental
Create new levels there, bro.
Levi Bryan posts a similar post with, "Fuck! I'm here again! No!"
It
It's like you
sounds
just
like
get
he
dragged
might
back
have
to
a
your
bit of an
videos.
issue.
Oh, welcome back.
you're drunk.
Good to see you again.
Letterbot, you're drunk.
Your programmer
No.
commands you.
Yes.
Probably just tired, but anyway.
Carlos Denault says, "Nope, never going to sleep again. Thanks, guys."
Thank you.
Guys,
Jesus.
Guys, is that a word?
No, Jossie, it's not a word.
Is that word in language?
No,
English language?
It's not any language.
Gazizes.
Gazizes?
Gazizes.
Gazooses.
Guess this was what with them?
Gazizes.
Geese. Geese.
What up, niggas?
Gosling.
Oh.
Conversation
Whoa.
is Barnum, Miss
Oh.
Damos. Barney! Wait, I thought you were. That's why I bought you
Barney.
the dress and everything. Cries! I don't remember him ever getting me a dress.
Oh, right, you got cry.
I didn't mean to make
You
him
gotta
cry.
baby.
Stop
Baby,
crying.
tears up.
I mean no harm, Barney. I'm sorry.
Unless someone, talks about the certain part of your eyes, then you gotta punch a bitch.
Yeah, Iris.
Eyes.
Mm,
Hey,
Eyes.
there are songs like that are really good.
Eyes.
no.
I have a very good friend named Iris. Don't talk shit about Iris.
Because that's common.
I do too.
Oh,
So do
He
I.
actually does.
I also have a very good friend named Pupil. Can we change the topic to something a little bit less sensitive, please?
Well, matter of fact, we have our next question.
I have a cousin named right now.
Next question is, or comment. Angela Styles says, "Is he real or fake? I don't know. Want someone tell me before I go insane?"
Okay.
Sweet.
Ah!
Right?
I think he's real. I believe in the octopus.
Oh my god, he's showing up here.
Better believe in the octopus. Oh God, we have him here. Do the thing with the
I
Jeff
believe
thing.
it.
We're tired of the theater murders. Get out. Go home. Too soon.
Whoa.
Like soon.
Okay.
Oh.
Too soon. Too soon.
Whoa.
It wasn't too soon for
You
Bane.
killed my popcorn. You must pay.
I didn't even hear the comment because guess what? Internet did the thing.
Oh, that's cool.
It's okay. I'm here though.
Next.
Okay. Next one is a case of bad grammar. Kana231 says, "Man, those policemen are too blind. It was the bullies who start it, and those bullies shouldn't knives."
shouldn't
Shoot
You
knives?
should never knives in the
Shoot
first
knives.
place.
Hmm.
The more
Yeah. Shooting
Do
knives,
knives,
man.
knives that have guns in them.
The future is now.
The future
gun
is now.
knives.
Knife gun. You might have a gun, but I have a knife gun. I could stab you and then shoot you.
Oh, Final Fantasy VIII. I love that game.
Gunblades. Okay, just gonna remind you, this Hollywood Raptor guy, this is the most insulting comment I've ever gotten.
Raptor, like Jurassic Park Raptor?
Yeah, and he actually subbed this after he says this, and it's ironic. Listen to this. "I'm sorry, but Mr. Creepypasta's Jeff is just so good. You can't do his Jeff performance justice. I mean, as in the character justice. It's good, but I can't listen to it without comparing it to Death." And he subbed me afterwards.
Oh,
Jesus,
Well then.
easy.
So everyone wins.
yeah.
Everybody wins.
I don't know, he just compared my performance to Death and it was like, I'll sub him. Like, what? Yeah, to Death.
It's a death.
To death?
I follow death.
Like, wait, he killed the comparison? Maybe he can. Like,
Death. The Reaper.
That acting was so bad, I think you gave me cancer.
You gave me cancer
dun,
now.
dun,
So
dun.
does this mean we could feed the cancer to children?
God, I'm not even gonna get into that.
Well, you're going to this again. We could cure cancer by feeding the children
AIDS cookies,
Cancer.
nom nom nom.
AIDS cookies.
H cookies.
AIDS cookies?
The AIDS bake
AIDS
sale.
bake sale cookies.
Damn it, Chauncey, why do you have to ruin their dreams?
Because I can.
Well, let's move on a bit. Super bad grammar.
Like how bad? Like on 1 to like.
On one to this comment.
Oh my goodness, this is terrible.
13 Avilia Boy Me at night. Sorry, Mom, Dad. I'm gonna sleep here with you if that's okay. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But when I don't sleep in Mom, Dad's room. Me at night, not in parents' room. Surprise face all night. Surprise face.
Up all night to get lucky.
That's like
That's the story of my life.
that's like that sounds like my granddad from when I was like 9 years old and first discovered Facebook.
This one, not because it had bad grammar or like they misspelled something, but just because it kind of struck me. Just Douche Nugget, if that says anything about his name, puts fourth bitches.
Douche nugget.
Douche.
Guy.
Fourth.
What?
Fourth bitches.
This video, I believe.
Is he indeed fourth?
Go and
He was just so
go.
proud of fourth.
Bitches ago.
Okay, this one is from Pyros Denault. Back when YouTube had channel back, he apparently said, "Your channel's background. Why? I wanted to sleep." This was quickly followed up by Creepypasta, who said, "I know you did. Angry face."
Complete with evil laugh.
Yeah, complete with evil laughter.
Oh,
It
good.
was she jumped in.
Because everything is not complete if there's
That
no
evil
evil
laughter
laughter in
sucked.
it.
I'm sorry.
Of course not.
It was on the fly. I haven't read these in a while. Okay, next one is from Athena X Toby, who asks me, okay, by the way, all caps, "Teach me the ways, oh great master of editing!"
Well, teach him the ways, bro.
I am
Do you
Teach 'em.
got ways?
Yeah.
You now have a Padawan.
Teach him the ways, man.
Does this make you short Yoda?
Short Yoda?
Short
Because that.
Yoda was
He is
Oh,
short.
Yoda?
amazing here.
If he's short Yoda, can I be tall Yoda?
Yeah.
Short green Yoda.
Can I be Black Yoda?
You already are.
Oh.
Oh, damn, girl. That's the truth, though.
This one,
Looks like, so I'm gonna take your word for it.
this next comment, this kind of confused me. It's not really funny. It was just weird. Joey Lane puts good fucking story. Up explanation, down explanation. Up explanation, down explanation. Up explanation. He has the exclamation marks going upside down halfway through.
Wait, are we able to curse here? I didn't know we could do that. Okay.
I didn't know I could do that. Like, how do you do that?
It's Spanish.
Spanish? Oh!
Espanol.
Yeah!
Hola,
Okay.
¿qué tal?
Can you switch your
Espanol.
keyboard over to
Eh,
Spanish?
Que tal tacos, quesadillas,
You know, say.
tamales.
Oh, yo.
How do you switch your keyboard over to Spanish?
There are a few button swipes to get you that result there, the upside down.
Yeah, a few butt swipes.
Just stick your butt on the keyboard and then just move around.
I'm gonna swipe MCP's butt, if you know what I'm saying.
Sorry, it's Mac OS.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
You gotta ask the cutie before you touch the booty.
Okay, this next one comes from Shy Guy 01, who says, just simply, "That's one fetish." Hey.
What?
What video is this on?
Wait, what?
Oh, I like that. That's good.
That's
good.
one
We're
fetish.
talking about fetishes now?
Wait, what fetish are we talking about?
It just says that's one fetish. That's it.
That is one fetish, isn't it?
Alrighty, that is
If
Creepypasta.
they have a fetish at the number one,
That is number one, the number one fetish.
Number one.
fetish
Okay.
at the number one is the number one fetish?
Best fetish. The best fetish. Go on.
Well, I actually missed one of the Jeff the Killer ones. This one was also on the Jeff the Killer video. Dion Sam says, "Jeff, can you help me out here? MCP with the famous line that he does.
What was that?
Oh.
Jeff's line, his thing.
I don't.
His
I've
before
never
kill
thought-
line.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
I don't.
Go to sleep. I did it.
Go to sleep.
And then Dion.
To pizza.
Pizza!
Pizza.
Dion Sam apparently says to go to sleep, fuck off, and then jumps out a window.
Why you gotta jump out of the window? What if there's like a moat at the bottom? What if you live in a castle and you jump out of the window and there's like sharks in the moat?
I don't think a lot of people live in a castle and have internet access.
Huh, you guys don't?
Oh,
I thought
I'm
all
sorry,
people
Mr.
lived in
Show Off
castles.
fucking
Is this
privilege.
Is this just a rich person thing?
This is a rich person thing. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
You're sheltered, it's okay.
I have no time for you.
Well, we do have time for the next comment, which is from Custom Creepypasta, who says, literally, this is what it says. Hello, my name is Jashushka. I was killed. Pass it on or D.
Pass it on or D?
Segue.
Like the D?
Like D-Y. D.
D-Y-E. Die? Die like as in a die care?
Dies in death.
No one wants to die of death, though.
Die, death, dying, will die.
Not dying.
I don't like dying. I'm allergic to dying.
Ooh, girl, who did your hair salon?
Hey, guys.
Ooh, girl, who did your hair?
Do you remember the creepy Donald-looking guy that I explained earlier?
Yeah.
Well, he's back. Woke up this morning, 100 said, that stupid tape! Exclamation point 1, exclamation point 1, exclamation point 1, exclamation point 1, exclamation point 1.
I feel like somebody's...
We get it! There's exclamation points!
Apparently he couldn't hold his finger down on the shift button. The next one comes from the Instant Classic 1. And it says, Vidface! We meet again.
Zitface or
Vidface. Like video.
Oh.
What's a video?
Is it? I don't know. It's some sort of foreign concept.
I don't even know what creepypastas are, guys. What the fuck is that?
Wait. Is that like some kind of like noodle recipe?
I think that's like some sort of Italian dish.
Ooh, sounds good. I
I don't
love
even know what
Italian.
narrations are. Like,
Is that an Olive Garden?
That's probably at Olive Garden,
Yeah.
right next to the weird ass
authentic.
Ritz.
Are we going to Olive Garden?
Oh, everybody, let's go to the Olive Garden.
I want infinite breadsticks.
I want.
On this episode, all narrators have been exposed to drugs.
I thought this was everything though.
oh, Lord.
Okay, this is gonna be our last one. Our last one. That way all of you can get out of my goddamn theater.
No.
Oh, fuck you.
Daniela Al-Williet, that's hard to say, says, you mofo, dat jump scare, sad face.
Oh, you mofo with that jump scare.
You mofo, how dare you use a jump scare?
How dare you?
How dare you? We're supposed to scare them with subtlety, not a cheap scare, bro. You broke the code.
I scared them subtly at first,
There's a code?
and when they were done...
No one told me about this.
Turn around, let me see that jump scare.
Ah!
No, he called me mofo. I can't do jump scares no more. This is actually the comment that made me stop doing jump scares.
What is this person, a rapper?
Apparently. Yo, mofo, that jump scare. That jump scare. Drop that jump scare. Or don't drop it. As in this case, maybe.
You're terrible at rapping.
Then
Never
get the
rap
fuck
again.
out of the theater. It's over anyway. Just get
No,
out.
I'm gonna
Go.
put this theater
Okay, bye, theater.
No, Litterbot, you have to come with us. You can't stay.
Shoo, you can finish your
Okay.
home. Just go.
Bye.
Movie's over. Go home.
We're in this
Rethink
shit
your life.
Oh god.
Okay.
Well, finally, some peace and quiet.
Did it?
Yay.
I left my cell phone in a
God
seat.
damn it.
You
I told you
come
kids
back
to go home!
Do we get free refills?
You have to break into the back.
Well, guys, this was the end of my 500 Extravaganza special. I hope you all liked it. This is, once again, I'll read down the line of those who were able to help with this last segment. We have MCP, Dinky, Jossie, and Litterbot. Thank you.
Hi.
Anyway,
No, we can't say
this is
hi.
bye,
This is
man.
bye.
Oh, okay. Bye. Bye.
Actually, I'm straight. So we're not.
No, we're not.
anyways, thank you guys for all the support that got me up to 500 subscribers. And if furthermore, if you're watching this and you're a fan, please go check out, MCP, Dead Jossie, Litterbot, Dinky, Chloroform Donkey. Check them out too. They were nice enough to come help me, so help them. Go check out Music, who I mentioned earlier in the Evening with Calls segment. And just check out some of the other narrators. I mean, I'm not the only one out here, obviously. Go find somebody else who needs, more. Go with Chloroform Donkey. She's just starting out. She needs some help. Help her out. So, just know that it really means a lot to me that I'm able to channel my inner actor and inspire everybody else to do things they love and to get over that social anxiety that society has created to where you can't, put that sort of acting out in the open without being judged. We won't judge you. We're a nice community. Just go balls to the walls. This is Call. And you guys can run off, announce yourselves as we leave.
Yeah,
See you guys.
Bye. NCP, take your balls off those walls.
They're supposed to go balls to the walls.
Who's MCP? This has been Creepypasta.
No, never mind that. Take your balls off those walls.
Okay.
Ah, shit, they're stuck.
See you guys.
No, they're caught. Somebody help.